Well, I'm back here on the old Ford truck. Got me a battery charger in the mail. It looks like a good one. It's a Speedway 21050. I threw it on that battery charger, or on that battery, and it looks like it's pulling about, it says about 75% charged. I had it on a maintainer. Had that little battery on it, so it wasn't really charging it up. And my project today, I've opened up this radiator. You can see the core there. It's kind of old and rotten. It just tore apart when I tried to get those fins away from it. So I'm gonna fill this with some JV weld, or JV quick. I'm just gonna cut me a little piece that'll fit into the tube, a little piece of plastic or something, and just fill that up. So that should stop my leaks. Looks like that's what they did here. I looked on eBay. I can get a new radiator for a couple $100. That's probably what I'll do. But I'm going to just weld this up or glue it up, and hopefully it'll get it down to a drip enough where, you know, some radiator stop leak will fix it. So that's what I'm going to do now, is fix the radiator so I can try to clean it. I've got some exhaust leaks. I think they're probably where the exhaust pipe goes into the manifold. I don't think the manifold's leaking. And I've got some of this all cement muffler fix stuff. I'll try to loosen them up and fill it with that and clamp it. Try to get these exhaust leaks stopped, and see if I can find out why this engine's popping and missing. I'm still waiting on the master cylinder. I could probably take that out today too. But anyway, first thing is radiator. I mixed up some of this quick weld, and I cut some pieces off zip tie. I'm just trying to get some glue on it, shove it up in here. I got one piece in already. I don't know how good that is. Try to get one in this bottom. The bottom would be easy to fix. Yeah. Try to set this camera up where you can see, maybe. Probably gonna fall down. I just covered these pieces of plastic good with this filler, and I'm just trying to stick them in the hole there. Got the one in, but the second one don't want to go. Got way too much glue. I did manage to get two pieces into the top. The bottom one will hold okay. Top, I don't know about. Yeah, it's kind of a ugly mess there. Try to force a little bit of this up in there. Maybe just glue it around the edge as best I can. Mixed up way too much glue. I don't know. I think that's enough. I don't know about anything else that needs gluing. I only got a few minutes with this stuff. Emergency brake handle needs gluing, but it's I don't know if I can get it in here or not. Well, I got quite a bit of glue in it. Really wasn't set up for this, and I need to get a hammer or something and try to straighten this end out. Well, I got a bunch of it in there. This is going to run down in there and fill it. It was pretty easy to move. Yeah, not the prettiest job in the whole world, but hopefully it'll kind of glue it up a little. This JB Quick's pretty strong. I don't know, probably the cable's all rusted up, and I need to get in there with my switch, clean it up. Anyway, that's good enough for now. Let me clean up the rest of my glue off of my firewall where I mixed it. Well, it's been a couple hours, and I put water in it. And it looks like it's leaking just a little bit. The rest of it looks alright. I think any of this rest of this water's what I spilled. And it's full, so I'm gonna put some radiator flush in it. Fire it up. See what happens. Well, I don't know how good this stuff is or if it works at all. Blue Devil. Complete radiator flush. Supposed to remove grease. It's probably if you got a coolant or a transmission fluid leak. I might have put too much water in it. and take the cord, so right to the brim. I guess an ounce or two ain't gonna make any difference. Not going down very slow. It is going down. And the radiator looks kind of funky in there. Maybe I can start it and it won't blow it out. We'll give it a shot and see. While I was waiting for that glue to dry, I ran this yellow cord with lights around my walls. Lit it up pretty good in here. I can see real good in the engine bay now. And I got it running all the way around the top, and that last light there I can use for a plug. I don't have any power on that wall, so I got to put some bulbs in this, but I think this will be real good at night. It helps a lot even in the day because it's kind of dark back here in the corner. I got it running. Another fuel filter on it, and I plugged it up almost instantly. It turned black. So, sounds better. Fixed a couple of my vacuum leaks. Foam in the carburetor, so that's where the smoke's coming from. Get my fan on. Well, my radiator was squirting pretty good. On this side, still see it leaking a little. I think my patch worked. The side of it's leaking too. isn't too bad at idle. Sounds a lot better with those vacuum lines plugged. Of course, I don't know what the points look like in there, or spark plugs, but it does seem to be cleaning up. Still smoking a little here. Let's see if I can gas pedal. I guess the valve cover seals, or valve guide seals. The motor's running better and better. The leak looks like it's almost stopped. It was skirting out before. Let's see where it was. Just let it run until it runs out that gas that I put in it, and let that cleaner do its stuff. And I'll probably just order another radiator for it. That'll make it look good anyway. Smoking is not real bad. This side's missing, but it's not smoking particularly. I think it's I can put valve guide seals in it and it'll probably be okay. I put some transmission fluid in it. I think my linkage is underneath the bottom's messed up. I'll see if I can fix that and let it run again with it here. Alright, I got under here looking at this transmission. That's where park should be, all the way forward, and my shifter, you can see it there, but it's all the way back. There it is. And what it is just a threaded rod been bent over and put into there, and there's no way to take off that lever there. This was probably a column shift, so when it's all the way forward like that's in park, so I either have to turn that shifter around, which really won't work, or I have to take it off. What I was thinking about doing is just welding a bracket on that one, point back towards the back of the transmission, and shorten that rod up so it would fit in that bracket, and then it should be the right way then for that shifter. So anyway, I want to take that out and we'll see what happens. I got the nut off, but Looks like this thing was bent. I'm not sure what they did. Looked like they tried to weld a nut, a bolt on it, and shove it through there. I'm just going to get in there with a cutter and cut all that out of there and just start fresh. I don't need a threaded rod in there. I can find something around here that I can make a shifter arm out of. Managed to get that junk off the bottom. And I'm just going to get in here and cut this carpet out of the way and just try to take this whole shifter and everything out of here. And by the way, kind of an interesting little thing. This is a radio. The knobs are turning. They got some kind of old, probably 8-track, who knows. But that's a pretty cool little item right there. Probably worth a pretty penny just to take it out, but I think it'll be a nice little addition. Who knows? If it was my truck, I'd get it working. Got a little speaker on top there. Little AM radio. Now let me get the rest of this junk out of here. Now I got it out here on the ground. And it looks like it's missing a lot of parts. There's nothing in here to remove the reverse lockout that I can see. It looks like it's just a gutted shifter. And this is out of I don't know. I don't think it's out of a Mustang because they look quite a bit different. I think they had the place for the light and reverse and park and all that stuff. Well, I'm just gonna see if I can make something that'll work. Have to do a little thinking about that. On this old junk Cadillac motor, I found a pretty good piece of steel here that looks like it'll make a bracket. I'll just get my cutoff tool here and cut that thing off, and then I can whack me out a bracket. I'll whack this off. Hope this disc's any good. So I'm going to just unbolt that. It's kind of hard to cut like it is. And I kind of put that shifter in to the floor, and I'm just kind of eyeballing where this might go. I'm trying to get it approximately the same length from the where it was before. I don't know how much difference it's going to make. And I'm just going to clamp it in here. It should be park. See if it'll move. Reverse. Neutral. First. Third, second. Okay, that's first. Second. Third. Neutral. Reverse. And on the way forward would be park. And I think my vice grips is stopping it. Park, and it looks like it's kind of parked there. Picking it up off the floor. Hold down. Loosen this up again. Down on the floor and all the way back. That's park. If I can get my vice grips on here. Well, I think that's probably pretty good. Don't look very good to me, but looks like I can probably get a couple nuts on it. Anyway, I think I can just tack weld it right there, and I'll be good enough. Well, I don't know if you were seeing that, but it's not the sweetest looking deal in the world, but I think it'll probably be alright. If I have to, I can bend some of that linkage around, but at least it'll shift right, and I can cut that off there when I get another shifter. I think I got one at home, but I think it's a cable. Well, I know I got one, but I think it's a cable shifter. Well, don't have a helmet, so I'm just going to try to tack weld this thing. Welding with my eyes closed. Yep. I think that'll do it. Let's see if I can do a little on the bottom of it there. I don't want to get a lot of weld on it because I'm going to have to cut it off eventually. But I think we'll be good enough here. I think that's going to be plenty strong enough. Now I can go up top and see how my shifter looks. Let's see if I can get these sheet metal screws in here. Way too far forward for this plate. Yeah, the plate should be way up there. So that whole rod's got to be shifted. Kind of late now. There's park, reverse, neutral, first or third, second. Okay, second and first are locked out. Needs to go a little less towards park, a little more towards forward. I'll see what I can do about. I think I'll just cut that rod and weld it rather than trying to put nuts on it and adjust it. Have a look under there and see what it's doing. Should be in park now.